As election season wraps up its second week of campaigning, we'll be covering all things the Greens, including their history and origin in this Greens Manifesto. Stay tuned. The Australian Greens, or simply the Greens, is a progressive political party with deep history in the state of Tasmania. Its predecessor, the United Tasmania Group, was formed in 1972 to advocate for environmental issues such as Lake Pedder and possibly the damming of River Franklin. It quickly experienced electoral success, claiming around 10 state and federal seats. In 1992, the United Tasmania Group wrapped up officially before being founded by the Australian Greens. The Greens quickly experienced new and rapid support from within the party and replaced minor parties such as the Australian Democrats and the Labor Democrats. The Greens and its predecessor, the United Tasmania Group, is one of the world's first politically green party. The party believes in green politics, so a push for environmentalism, social justice, and greater grassroots advocacy. The party adheres to progressive social policies, such as pushing for gay marriage and greater access to public housing. In Australia, the Greens are often labelled a socialist party. However, left-leaning Greens and other outlets denounce this label and instead push for a greater focus on a stakeholder capitalism system. We'll leave this interpretation up to you. Let's take a look at some of their key election commitments and policies, starting with their offer to introduce free dental onto Medicare, 50-cent public transport, and the HomeKeeper policy, so big banks offering discounted mortgages. They've also set their sights on greater demands for housing, arguing that capital gains discounts and negative gearing should be limited to one investment property. They're also advocating for capital gains tax to be abolished on other assets, suggesting this will create a more equitable system. Some of the challenges to these policies would be access to financing and any potential consequences on the economy. Increased financing might mean selling public assets, issuing treasuries, and increasing taxes. The Greens have also argued to restructure the corporate tax framework or system. However, Labor and right parties have argued that any increase to corporate taxes might be passed on to consumers, challenging the current economy and leading to poorer outcomes for consumers. Let's zoom out right now and look at some of the top issues for the party: the cost of living crisis, housing affordability, and inflation. So, not a huge focus on the environment. Taking a look at some of the top concerns for Gen Z. Looking at Mission Australia's annual youth survey report, Gen Z have three concerns that focus on the environment, gender equality and discrimination, and the economy. Looks like the Greens are best equipped to tackle both the environmental and economic policy agenda for this cohort. The Greens face some resistance against conservative or traditional establishments, and very conservative lobby groups such as Advance Australia have been pushing their own agenda. Their campaign, The Green Truth, has had some impact on opinion polls which seek to limit the Greens' influence. Also in the seats of Ryan and Brisbane, Labor plans to cull any progress from a coalition or Greens from forming. The last challenge the party faces is getting that exposure to middle-age and older generations and making sure that they're ahead of the game on platforms and online media. Regardless, the party is in a unique position to capitalize on the fall of major parties at this next election. If you'd like more information on the Greens party strategy and election scenarios, click on the video link here. Thank you for watching this video. If you like our content, consider subscribing and sharing the love forward to stay connected with news from within Australia and around the world. We're pleased to announce the publication of the 5th edition of our Snapshots newsletter. You can access a free copy in the link below. Thank you to the team and our supporters for making this video possible. I'm Shay, stay connected, and I'll see you in the next video.